is day 11 of the Ready for Skaro Fluid Links Advent Calendar. This longer question, which means I have to scroll over this side of the page, from John from Facebook, asks this. Thought experiment for you guys. Red pill or blue pill? Red pill, there are no missing episodes, but Doctor Who definitely ends with Survival Episode 3. Blue pill, there are no recovered episodes, but Doctor Who has been in continuous production since 1963. No hiatus at all. Which one of these would have been better? Discuss.
Okay,
That's tough, man.
Well, all I can say is let's define our terms, gentlemen.
Choose your warrior. All right.
Are we talking about redistricting? Or are we talking about reapportioning?
Does America have a labor crisis? Yes, I think so, Kristen.
For this whole second option, so there's no recovered episodes, i.e. there's no Daleks, there's no...
I'm thinking that, yeah.
Half of the Crusade, there's no... etc.
There's literally,
nothing that ever got wiped has been recovered. Does that include stuff that was like, 16 mil print that never was really lost?
Man, that's, you know what? That's where do
you draw that line?
Where do you draw the line? Go on.
I'm kind of thinking we should take it as things sit right now. There are 97 missing episodes.
Sure. Yeah.
And you know what? No. I'm actually going to say, because, there's no hiatus and everything, I'm going to take it as at the end of 1978. So I've cheated just now and just called it up, because when everyone says, okay, let's stop junking stuff right then and there, let's see what we still have in the archives, because technically there were a whole bunch of film cans still in the archive. So what was missing at the end of 1978, which is our self-determined cutoff line, is 136 missing episodes. So 60 Hartnell episodes, 75 Troughton, and 2 John Pertwee episodes were missing. So we wouldn't have those and Doctor Who never stops in 1989 and just keeps going on and on and on.
So here's my take on this.
Okay.
I'm reluctantly, and I think it's a poison chalice, taking the blue pill, because we don't know what we ain't got if the missing episodes are just gone.
Good point.
But it's not necessarily a great thing that Doctor Who keeps going all that time. It's going to suck.
That's true.
But if we don't have that, we miss out the entirety of New Who, and there is some magnificent stuff that I don't want. I would rather have that and miss the episodes I already miss than not get that, even though I think there's going to be a period of real Sequest DSV style garbage somewhere in the mid 2000s and late 1990s.
Oh my God.
Stuff will get extreme. Bad things will happen. Like it won't end well, and then it'll come back somehow. I hope.
Yeah.
If I magically have the proper New Who that we have.
If nothing else, there's still audio recordings, animations, recons.
Those are allowed. Those are still allowed.
Things like that, which would cover, what did you say, is
136 episodes total.
136 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
So 39 more than we currently have.
Correct. Good math.
Yeah, no, if we can solve recons and whatnot, then there's a bridge to be gapped.
That's true, but Warren is right though. Like we would never have missed it. Like we was like, oh, talk to you.
We don't know what we have and not seen, right?
We got Target books.
No, I mean but it just continues like nonstop. Like what would happen? Would would there have been any spark to say, let's this time Doctor Who's back, but this is the 18th Doctor, and it's 2001, baby, and it's dark because 9/11 just happened.
Just
and
like
all
Enterprise, right?
Just like Enterprise, and we're just going to go back, and there's going to be, oh boy, you're right, Warren. There would be some bad stuff.
The flip side to that is obviously viewing figures are still good enough for everything to keep going, so it can't be that bad.
Well, yes, it can.
No,
plenty of popular garbage.
No,
happens.
I think part of the blue pill is that Doctor Who just like basically Queen Elizabeth II just puts out a remit that says Doctor Who must never be canceled for as long as I'm alive. And it was okay, Queen, I mean, you're pushing 65, so let's just see how long this lasts. And then, of course, she lives to like 100 and go, oh, what did we do? Why did we sign this?
Conspiracy theory into this.
Why did we sign this agreement? The Queen nearly outlived all of television.
I just figure if they've been making it for, what would that have been, 26, 27 years at the time, and they just keep making it, you're just going to run out of gas at some point, right? And the fact that we had that interregnum period with a bunch of, wait, as I hit my microphone, with the wilderness years, or the carnival years, as Paul Cornell likes to call them, and you had all these interesting and different ideas that kind of got worked right back into the show. It needed that breathing space. It may need it again. Who knows?
I know what you mean. It would be.
I'm not saying now. I'm just saying it may at some point that might have to happen again.
Could you imagine if there were some like real stinkers, or be it stories or full series or whatever, and they had to sit down and not just maybe replace the Doctor with the 23rd incarnation, but also just like rejigger the show to keep it interesting. Like, let's get rid of the TARDIS and have something else in its place.
The 50th anniversary. Everybody's just sick of it. Like, please, could you end this stupid thing? There's no adventure in space and time. It's like we've been watching this crap our entire lives. Come on.
But somehow there's still the after party.
There's still the after party.
Oh, yeah, that'll definitely be there. Yeah, absolutely.
No, if it went 50 years, obviously the Queen would show up and would just give a knowing wink to whoever's producing the show at the time, going,
It would be the Olympic opening with James Bond, essentially, by that point.
It would be just like that. Doctor Who would be a 2012 Olympics because he would be the icon thing. Basically, James Bond would have gone away. Because why do we need James Bond? We already have the British institution that's never going to die, and it's Doctor Who.
Whether you want it to or not.
We should have killed it off. It got 1.3 million in the overnights, but the Queen says we got to keep making it, so also, here we go.
I just thought of this. The rise of the internet is going to coincide with Doctor Who presumably tailing off and not being good, but not going away. That is a recipe for disaster beyond what we already have.
Can you imagine
Rickard's Doctor Who was bad enough.
It was bad enough as is. I was there. I was there in the ancient times.
Yeah. So we're blue pill on this, are we? We're leaving the past as it. No, we aren't. I don't know if we are. I don't know if we then. But then you're damning all of New Who to non-existence. And
exactly. So I'd rather have New Who exist.
I think so too.
Not non-existence, but well, I guess you are, because it cuts off in '89 and that's it.
That's it.
You don't get anything new at all, but you get all the old stuff.
But we get 97 new things.
Yeah. There's a downside to that because it was never new to us. It was always there.
I'm still option 2. Yeah, that's option 2
because there's no. Just
shove it all down my throat.
Yeah, this is the great thing about the blue pill in having it continue on forever. But what's lost is lost. Is that the great thing? We have the best of both worlds, in that it pauses from time to time to rethink itself, and also when missing episodes are discovered again, it's like it's like another new episode came up. It's like, oh, we got a bonus episode when we couldn't see. Whereas if we had literally all of them,
but sometimes we get the Underwater Menace.
I know, that's fine. I bet you would jump over a cat if we got another episode.
I got 3 in the other room, so I mean, pick one.
If we got another episode,
choose your fighter.
Yeah, but you know what? If we had them already, like we would just take them for granted. We wouldn't bother with I bet you we wouldn't have had complete DVD collections. Like, oh, I'm not gonna get that. I'm not getting.
I'm gonna put it this way, Stephen. Okay. I'm gonna completely change your mind on that point.
Okay.
You still do pilgrimages without those, so
that's true.
I think you'd be fine. I
think I'd be fine. I'd watch it all anyway. I'd probably just make Lego reconstructions of the missing. I'd have a lot more to do, Just think of how many AI missing episodes we could make if we didn't have any at all.
How about none?
You'd also have more time to cut Inferno from 7 episodes down to 3.